Orange Cyberdefense Belgium. It's a journey that started almost 2 years ago. And we know in 2020, we focused a lot on internal stuff. In that sense that we just merged 3 companies, Zion Security, SecureLink, and the Security Operations Center based in Evere from Orange Business Services. We merged them into one single company. We also rebranded this company into Orange Cyberdefense. We merged it from a legal perspective. We built one sales team, we built one organization, and this took a lot of internal energy. However, in 2021, all our focus was on you. All our focus was on our customers, and the customer came first. And let me point out a few investments we did in 2021 for you. The first one is our Cyber Experience Center. And our Cyber Experience Center is based in our brand new office here in Antwerp. So we have 2 main offices, one in Brussels, one in Antwerp. And in our main office here in Antwerp, we invested in our Cyber Experience Center. And the Cyber Experience Center is to help you to create awareness at your management team, at your board, about the threats that cyber criminality can bring to you or to your organization. And we made it a kind of gamification where your CEO can, for example, live the impact on his day-to-day job when there is a ransomware attack on his company, on your company. But this is also built for the CFO, the COO, and so on. So we really invite you to join us in our Cyber Experience Center with your management team, with your own team, or with your board, so they can live a real-life impact of a ransomware attack on your company. A second investment I would like to point out is our microSOC. Basically, in 2020, we did a study and we realized that Belgian companies or Belgian organizations did either not have the maturity level on security side, or neither had the budget to invest in a full-blown SIEM-based CyberSOC. And that is why we launched the service microSOC that is positioned a little bit below a CyberSOC based on SIEM. However, from a budgetary perspective, is achievable for a lot of Belgian companies and immediately raises their maturity level on cybersecurity side. It's a very successful service. It's now up and running for 6 months, and every month we sign up and we bring live at least one Belgian customer. A second service that we launched locally to support you is your last resort. And to support you in your last resort in an attack, in a ransomware attack, for example, is our managed Immutable data management system. And basically, it's a data backup solution that is immutable, so then when you're attacked, we can bring you up to speed, up to life as soon as possible. And all these investments, we do them to build a safer digital society, which is the mission of Orange Cyberdefense Group. Unfortunately, there are increasingly complex things coming our way, which is impacting your IT team, your security team, however, also us, everybody. And the first thing is the number of remote workers. The number of companies where the majority of their employees can work remote has tripled and is more than 70% today. A second complexity that came our way is that more and more critical data is put into the cloud. More than 70% of the companies, they have a cloud-first strategy at this stage. And a third is the explosion we see from IoT devices or Industry 4.0 devices that need to be connected in a secure way on your network. And of course, this complexity has an impact on the questions you have to ask. Where is my data? Where is the perimeter? Who has access to the data? Who has access when to this data? Which device can send or download information from a certain thing at what moment? And this complexity, of course, is also embraced by cyber criminals, unfortunately. The World Economic Forum, they just released a study that in 2021, so in this year, in 2021, the cybercrime will be the third largest economy. It will be worth $6 trillion US dollar. So the damage done by cyber criminals is 6 trillion US dollar. To put this in perspective, the US has an economy of 19 trillion US dollar. China is around 14 trillion US dollar. However, what is even more impressive, that the study pointed out from the World Economic Forum, that the year-over-year growth rate is 15%. So the damage coming out of cyber criminality is growing 15% year-over-year. And we were impressed by the 9–10% by China. And this is not the only thing that is making all our life more complex. Regulation is becoming much more strict. Think about this. However, also CEOs become personally liable. And if this is not enough, talents become more and more scarce for all of us. And those things, this new complexity made us realize that we had to review our vision on cybersecurity. So Orange Cyberdefense, Belgium, we reviewed our vision on cybersecurity. And our new vision on cybersecurity is built out of 5 pillars, 5 building blocks. And the first building block is that your cybersecurity strategy should start from the business. That's number one. Let me give you an example. I was a few weeks ago with my counterpart responsible for France, and he pointed out that he just had a workshop with a large French car manufacturer. And this workshop was together with the security IT team, but also with the business side from this company. And the conclusion in the beginning of the day of this workshop, the IT security team thought that the most important thing to secure for this company was their database, their R&D database, their intellectual property. However, at the end of the workshop, the worst thing that could come to this company, to this manufacturer, is that they would be attacked on their supply chain. So this would really damage this company for their business, their day-to-day business, and could bring them down from a company perspective. So that's why it's important you understand, you involve your business to understand what is their most critical assets. The second thing where we believe in is this war against cyber criminals cannot be won alone. It's something we need to do all together. And let me give you 2 examples how we believe in partnerships, and I will first point out an internal one. Within Orange Cyberdefense, we have created what we call the intelligent backbone. And the intelligent backbone has over 500 sources. And the 500 sources, they send every day 1 million feeds to this intelligent backbone. And then on this intelligent backbone, we do an analysis based on a proprietary algorithm. Now, what's the whole idea behind it? If there is, for example, a cyber threat seen in Sweden at Orange Cyberdefense in Sweden, they can bring it up to the backbone, the intelligent backbone, and then the intelligent backbone will feed this information back to all the local Orange Cyberdefense countries. Which means that locally in Belgium, for example, if Sweden or France has seen this threat earlier than us, we can anticipate this threat. And we can anticipate it for you, our customers. So that's the first example where we believe that within Orange Cyberdefense, we are with 2,500 people globally, that by working together, we will enforce our battle, we will be stronger in our battle against cyber criminals. A second example is that I am the chairman of what the Agoria organization, which is called CyberMate in Belgium. And CyberMate in Belgium is an organization where all the Belgian cyber companies, they work together and come together on a monthly basis to think and decide how they will tackle together the challenges we see every day. So I'm there sitting with my competitors every month to see how can we win this battle together. A third pillar in our new vision on cybersecurity is that we believe that you need to tackle this from an end-to-end perspective. You need an end-to-end approach on cybersecurity, not a point solution. And I always say that I'm lucky in that sense that we had to merge 3 very complementary companies. Zion Security, they are very strong in the identify part, meaning pen testing, advisory services, application security. However, if you look then to SecureLink, they were very strong in protecting things. And in Evre, the business unit in Evre, the SOC in Evre, they're very strong in detect and respond. And bringing this together with our 275 talents employees here in Belgium, we can tackle the full threat life cycle. Anticipate, identify, protect, detect, and respond. The fourth thing is zero trust. Of course, zero trust is a philosophy. It's not something you can implement immediately. It's something that you need to use where you have to build your cybersecurity strategy on. So zero trust, basically we believe in it because everything became so complex. Let me point back to the complexity from remote workers, people working in the office, people working from a hotel room, people working from home, data standing in the data center, the internal data center, however, also in the cloud, devices connected everywhere. So our vision is that zero trust is the philosophy to build your full cybersecurity strategy on. Basically, never trust, always verify. That's the whole idea behind this. And the last one, I pointed that out also already, is that within Orange Cyberdefense, we embrace automation, we embrace artificial intelligence. We really believe we will need this to win this battle against the cyber criminals, because they become faster and smarter. This will help us to become also faster and smarter, and also to fight the battle against the war for talent will also be tackled in this space. I pointed out already the intelligent backbone, where we work with the proprietary algorithm that we wrote to analyze all of this. This is one of the examples we have on automation, on artificial intelligence. So voila, these were the 5 building blocks that Orange Cyberdefense Belgium believe a cybersecurity vision strategy should be built on. And with this, we hope to build a safer digital society. We hope to create the leader in cybersecurity. Thank you very much for joining us today. And I invite you to go back to the lobby. Thank you.